Okay, so hi Jen. I'd like to thank you for coming in today.
Hello.
So, what brings you in?
Well, I have an 8-year-old son who is having a terrible time going to sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
And it creates a big disruption in my household.
Mm-hmm. So, how has this problem affected your day-to-day life?
Well, during the day it's fine, and the schedule leading up to this point is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that when it's time for him to actually go into his bed, say goodnight, it becomes a problem. It becomes a struggle.
Right. So that sounds like it must be pretty frustrating and, exhausting for you.
Yes.
To deal with every night.
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So, on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 means not at all important, and 10 means the most important thing right now, how important would you say it is for you to make a change in your family bedtime routine?
Oh, 9.5, definitely. Absolutely.
So that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little description of how you would like things to change?
Well, I just want it to be a little bit of a smoother transition, not have a hostile environment at the 9 o'clock hour when everybody's so tired from our day. We just want to go to bed.
Yeah. So it sounds like you just need, just something quick to integrate into the nighttime routine in order to make it smoother
Yes.
transition.
Yeah.
So have you ever tried to implement any changes in the past?
Well, so we've tried playing music.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried meditation music. We've tried classical music. We've now allowed the dog, our family dog, to get into bed with him. That seems to soothe him.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying various things.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like in the past you've been pretty resourceful trying to integrate new things into his bedtime routine.
Yeah.
But ultimately they haven't really worked.
No, we're still at the same. It's good for a day or two, and then it starts over again. So we got to find something else new.
Right. So, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he complains that he wakes up in the middle of the night. He doesn't want to go to sleep because he's bored, or he gets scared. He has nightmares. So.
Okay, so is that more so his complaints as to why he gets out of bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what are you hoping that I may be able to help you with today?
Maybe give me a couple of suggestions or creative ways that I could get him to go to bed.
Okay, well, I can't tell you what to do exactly, but I could give you a few ideas of what has worked for other people in the past.
For sure.
Would you like to hear some of those ideas?
Absolutely. Definitely.
So one major thing, especially with children your son's age, which has seemed to be useful, is using a magic spray at night. So what parents have done in the past is while they're tucking in their children, they spray around with this magic water bottle, and it eliminates monsters, whatever, seems to be the topic of his nightmares.
Right.
And then you can encourage him when he wakes up in the middle of the night that, he has the power to spray himself, to spray the room himself.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And then one other idea, which you may think is useful, is to put a rule in that, you have a nightlight in there in his room, and you set a timer, and you tell him that when the light switches on, that's when you can come and wake us up. No more getting up in the middle of the night.
Oh, I like that.
So, which of those would you say may be more realistic for you to implement?
The spray bottle. We could definitely try the spray bottle.
Okay. So what are some advantages that you think may arise of you implementing the spray bottle?
Well, in hopes that he believes that will really scare off the scary monsters that may wake him up in the middle of the night. And maybe that will help him feel more comfortable getting into bed and going to sleep peacefully and quietly.
So it sounds like using the magic spray bottle maybe,
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll try that.
it'll be
Absolutely.
perfect for him.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm just wondering, on a scale from 0 to 10 again, 0 means you're not ready and 10 is ready. Where are you now in terms of implementing the idea of the magic spray bottle?
A high 9, 10. I'll try it tonight, definitely.
All right, so that's great. It's great to hear. I'm really glad that some of those ideas that have worked in the past is something that, you know, you would be willing to incorporate. So let's say you did decide to make this change.
Mm-hmm.
You implement the spray bottle every night. What do you hope would be different in the future?
Oh, well, the house will be less hostile at 9 o'clock, more predictability for a nighttime routine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could get into bed at 9:15 and go to sleep for the night and not get woken up at 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like, you know, this may really help you and your family and especially your son. So I'm going to encourage you to try that technique. Maybe write down your nightly experience for the next week, and then next week when you come in, we'll go over your week and see.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Okay. The process.
Yeah, we'll see like if we can make any other changes or how this is going.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank
you for coming in.
Thank you.